If this would be an Alex Becker video, he would flex on you right now. Today we're gonna talk about Portfolio Master. Yay! This is the fourth time I think on this channel that we talk about this. Short explanation for that before I put my glasses on. They are a private community on Discord as well as Telegram that share both buy as well as sell signals for various different coins. So you can buy access, get the signal, buy the same coin, price goes up, you're happy, they are happy, everybody wins. We talked about them over here 2 weeks ago, then about 3 to 4 weeks ago as well. Now I personally don't have my own private community, but I'm part of a couple others and this is one of them. So I wanted to show you again with their current sell where everything is about, I think 20% cheaper, as they mentioned over here, where 3 months now cost $119, why this might be worth it to you. Links to everything down below, not financial advice obviously. Why does this all make sense? Why should you take your own money and give it to them? Pretty simple. They wrote a whole article on that, and we will go more into detail for that in a second. But in short, most of the hype, let's say AI coins are hyped, they go up in value, and then you don't know if you should buy or sell, and then they go down in value by like 60%, some of them, and you feel like, well, that sucks. Let's sell them for a loss, and then the market corrects itself, and it feels like you're lost. Your decisions aren't really yours. It's like all the smart people just take your money. So in here, they focus on small cap coins between $10 and $50 million market cap, do their own research, and have different price targets they want to hit before they take profit. So far, they have about 50 to 60 different coins that they invested in since last year, and over 85% of them are up in value. Like 10% or so are down by like 5 to 10%, and there are only a couple losses in here. So simply based on track record, they know what they're doing. And I showed you in the last video, I think that if you would have simply gotten into this a month and a half ago and followed their trades, you would have turned 2,000 something dollars into 4.4K, which I did, and that's pretty nice. You can see I'm smiling. They also believe that crypto projects with fundamentals and real utility are the future, which means all the trash we have right now, and I mainly mean coins on Solana. There is so much garbage in there that goes up by like 500 to 1000x, but it's all pure gambling and based on being dumb. When it comes to can you actually do something with this coin, they go up by like, let's say 20% in a month, and people say, yeah, but I wanted to triple in value in a month, because they're so used to meme coins. Now long term though, what comes with exponential gain also comes with exponential loss. That's why you probably saw this tweet over here earlier this week, where the guy had over $1 million in Binance, longed Pepe because he thought, well, funny green frog, and it's gonna bounce back and go up. And he got liquidated, lost everything. And that is only a tweet that blew up and people heard about that. There are a lot of people out there, I would say 90 to 95% of people that buy meme coins, have no idea when to sell them, mess up the timing completely, and then lose their money. And that's kind of stupid. So instead, buy something that is here not just for this cycle, but something long-term, couple years from now, even if it's just 1 year, something that grows over time so you can be smart with your money and don't just take it and throw it at the funny coins. Some of the tokens that perform quite well that they mentioned in their group, as well as for the category they're in, are coins for real world assets, or RWA. We talked about that with like Floki and TokenFi as well. I think TokenFi went up by 4.5 or 5x since I made my first video on that. And they discovered or found out that one of the market trends for this bull run, real world assets, will blow up in 2024. And they discovered that in 2023. So they positioned themselves in like 5 to 10 different projects last year already with like $400 each. And most of them are up by like 5 to 10x compared to any traditional finance. Going up by more than 10% a year is already good. To be fair, you could just buy Bitcoin. That also goes up by more than 10%. But for active trading, buying, selling, holding, they discovered things quite early on. They also give you a good mindset when it comes to how to think about the market, right? Market dump, the end or renewed opportunity. Every single time, especially when you're new to crypto, if there's a huge dump of like 20% or more, you try to panic. You feel like you lost a bunch of money, life is sad, and we are all unhappy. Long term, it doesn't matter, it goes up anyways. But they tell you exactly what did they do, what did they buy, what did they sell. So you can simply copy paste exactly what they do. And if we zoom in with the app over here, those are like the different fields of the whole portfolio. They already realized 21K, have 12.7K in unrealized gains, total return on investment of 110%. I think this was like 160% before 2 weeks or so since the market is going down. So this again is going to go up. And after going through all the holdings they have right now, like 35 to 40 of them went up by at least 10% or more. Most were like 40 to 80%. And only some of them went down, which for me, because I simply copy what they do, is a pretty good sign. Now you might see, when you look at the dates of all the messages, they aren't that active. And that is because they focus on quality over quantity. If you want some pure AIDS, ADHD, Telegram spam, there are other communities for that. You can lose all your money with meme coins, gamble on that if you want to. This is probably not for you, because this is simply, we do our research, find like 2 or 3 projects a week that might be worth it, sometimes just one. Here's the reason why we buy it. Like a short explanation, why did they think KlimaDAO is something that goes up in value? They're up by like 2.5x since they bought it, and this is still at like 17 mil market cap, so they find things early on. And then they have a couple different price targets. For example, the first one was $2.50, second one is $7, third is $12, which means they achieved the return on investment. And if this goes to a similar project as they believe, then you get something like a 10 point something X in here. Now direct talk between you and me without my glasses, because I can see you quite clearly tonight. For all these communities, they want your money, right? You give them money and in return you get information. Is that worth it? With the most basic thinking of they tell you what to buy, it doubles in value, this pays for itself. The answer is yes, of course, duh. But then it strongly depends on how much capital do you have? And if you have it in you to blindly trust people that do this full time to make good decisions. Because at the end of the day, we're all strangers on the internet and I trust them to make the right decisions so I can follow them and then long-term profit as well. For me, this is great. I made 3,000 something so far. So I got my return on investment on different coins and the lifetime plan paid for itself and I got 2.4k extra. I'll show you the Telegram as well. I think they mentioned that if you are not a VIP member, so you just join this for free, they announce everything like 3 to 4 weeks after they make the initial purchase. So anything that you can see in here is probably announced anyways. If not, here's what they talked about a month ago. For example, they sold 1.5k GEOT and hit their first target price with that. Sold more of Credi or Credi, hit the second portion of that as well, which means they not just have return on investment of that, but also took some profit. And then on March 25th, for example, they talked about how they bought X amount of Joy for $300. They usually buy between $300 and $500. So if you have like 5k in crypto, for example, this will make sense to you. Which means they don't say, hey, we put $50,000 into this small cap coin, pump it. But here's the research. Quick dive on why this makes sense, all the positives, some of the concerns, as well as if some things in here are a short-term play, a long-term play, and how long they believe it makes sense to hold those projects. Let's say you would join right now and they show you 3 different coins and they all go down in value. That would suck. But the market kind of dictates itself, which means market goes up, everything goes up, market goes down, everything goes down, especially altcoins. If we zoom out and we don't look at this as in like a 1 month thingy, but we look at this as in the next year and a half, then overall this dip right here doesn't matter because we go up there. So timing wise, you might buy at the local top and then it goes down. You're like, oh fuck, I'm down 50%, that sucks. Which it does, but you can't time the market, this is all random. And long term, we always profit. So whenever you guys ask me if I have my own private community, no I don't, way too much effort, but I'm part of a couple, this one is one of them. And because they're pretty small with like 200 VIP members, first of all the token price doesn't get insanely inflated. So it's not like one YouTuber or one guy on Twitter makes a tweet and then like $20 million in market cap go in there, and then Alex Blacker can tell you, oh yeah, see, I was right, it's up 50%. You know shit. If you have 1 million people watching your video, of course it goes up. This is all based on research and quality of the project. You can join the free channel to check it out. That being said, links down below. Things are on discount right now. And let's hope with the Bitcoin halving that should happen in the next 2 days, I think, as well as the Token 2049 conference in Dubai, makes the whole crypto market go up and we're all happy. And until then, have a good rest of your day. And until next time, take care.